Hello everyone, Nathan here. Today we're going to be going over the, right here, it's called HUD. I will link to the forum topic in the description of the video here. Basically it is a heads-up display that'll show on the bottom, right there, as you see down on the bottom. Of course, there's really no way to point to it unless I do this, where we have our normal hearts for our health. Then we have these little loaves of bread, which is hunger. And if I were wearing armor, above the hearts, there would be, I think they're silver hearts. Offhand, I'm not remembering. And basically this mod just gives you a hunger. So after running around enough... Oh, it also changes your hand. In this case, I now have a green hand, or a little green sleeve anyways. I'm going to grab some apples. The only mod I have running currently is this mod, so there's not too many food options, but the mod does support a whole bunch of other mods that have food. Biggest ones being the farming mods and the, what's it called? It's the one that has the animals in it. I don't know if it's just called More Animals, I want to say is the name of it. It supports that mod as well, so you'll have all of your meat type recipes that you can eat, and that'll give you, or it'll take away your hunger, I guess I should say. Now, I'm not 100% sure if hunger is influenced by your activity or if it's solely a time-based type thing, which is why I'm kind of digging through all this dirt here. So I just want to see if the hunger is solely based on time or if I can accelerate it at all by digging through dirt. And I'm kind of guessing that it is just a time-based thing. Now, because I did just start a brand new world, I'm guessing that it started. Let me pause this real quick. The breads here, it'll show 10. That's 2 hunger points, but it actually goes up to 30. So there's 5 more loaves of bread off the screen you can't see that have to all be consumed before it'll start eating away at the bread that is showing there, the little hunger bars. So, and you can get that back by eating. Different foods give you different amounts of negative hunger. I honestly, I don't know what else to call it. They fill you up different amounts. And there's been some discussion over on the forums as to how exactly those should work. Because some things obviously should fill you up more than others. To use the example that one of the people who posted used, I believe it was, I mean, I know it was a casserole, but I believe the points were, if you ate the casserole, you got 3 points of hunger taken away. But if you ate all of the individual components separately that made up the casserole, it equaled like 13 points. And so, like I said, there's some discussion going on as to what the best method would be for calculating out the hunger and the amount of hunger that's taken away by the food that you eat. So, that's something that always could change in future releases. I'm actually going to pause the recording here and just wander around some more and try and have some of my health, or not my health. Oh, because that made me remember something. When your hunger level gets to, I believe it's down to half a slice of bread, or 2 slices of bread. No, 2 slices of bread, I think. Don't quote me on this. I believe when your hunger gets to 2 loaves of bread, you start taking damage, I believe is how it worked. I know at some point you did start to take damage because you were starving. And basically your body starts to cannibalize on itself when you really starve. And you start kind of consuming yourself from the inside out. But with that being said, I'm going to pause the recording. So the moon is setting. I don't know if that's actually even a phrase. Theoretically, the sun should be coming up soon. I've been up all night. Kind of made a couple torches, planted some wheat seed that I had picked up along the way. You'll notice didn't really get too much help. Hunger taken right now. I know there are those like I said, the 5 that go off that aren't represented here, but so I didn't really get too hungry over the night, which I don't know how I feel about that. I know you can modify it by editing the config file. You can actually change those locations around by modifying the file. It's documented. I know he says how to do it a little bit in the mod, and he tells you look at the example file. Yep, there comes the sun. So now that we have a little bit of hunger, which I personally feel did not come on quick enough to take it away, we just eat an apple. And an apple will fill 1 full loaf of bread. There we go. We can continue eating them. And now we filled to the ones that we can't see. So that's how that works. While I was, waiting the night away to get hungry, because I had mentioned how it'll show you your armor's health above yours, you do have to have whichever mod it is. I think it's called 3D armor. I will link to that in the description as well in order to even make armor in the default game. Of course, now I used up all my wood, but pretty sure you can make armor out of wood from what I recall reading in the 3D armor forum. But evidently I don't have that. Well, I know I don't have that mod turned on, so you can't see it. But that is basically how the hunger mod functions. Again, you can change how much health you get from the different foods, and I believe you can change how quickly you lose the health as well, or the hunger. The fullness, I don't even know, there's got to be a better word to use to describe it than the level of hunger. But there you have it. Again, it's called the HUD mod, and I'll have it linked in the description. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.